Hey everybody, welcome back to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome to if you're new. Alright, so this is part two of the Reinvigorating Old Mines. I ran short on time. I had some stuff I had to do after the last recording. I ended it after I picked up a few things. But anyway, so today we still have to go get 6 metal beams. Actually 4 because there are 2 right there. As a matter of fact, let's see. Start the engine. Let's grab these and get rid of them. We're going to go get the beams right now, so you can only do one at a time here. Put it on, pack it. Grab the next one. And we're just going to go back to the where it's unlimited, which is the warehouse by the garage. Restore crane, pack cargo. Boom. Alright, so we have to stop the engine. We're going to change... Oops. Don't want to do that. I'll get this yet. Nope. There we go. Change truck. It's going to grab one. It doesn't really matter. Detach. We're going to need 2 trucks, actually. Because we need... Well, it says 2 of 6. We need 4. Yeah, we need 2 trucks. Cover. Leave. Again, we're just going to grab them and go. Try not to drag this one out too long. And I try not to drag any of them out too long. Just saying. Let's go to that one. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be changing trucks. So let's grab one of these, detach the trailer. Oops. Get that going. Somewhere along the line we'll get a thumbnail for today's part 2. And then we're going to have to make another double run yet of wooden planks. We'll just get them direct from the sawmill. Come on. Man. Yeah, that's the one I wanted to transfer to. Jesus, this game. Let's go to this one. You know, it has no bearing on... You gotta make it final afternoon, I guess. Alright. Watch out for the signs. I'm gonna tear some shit up. We need to get 2 trucks through here. Oh, got turned. But yeah, 2 trips. 1 trip with this set. 1 trip with the next set. And yes, I could get wooden planks at a couple other places, but I'm not going to sit there and run all over the map. I'm just going to go to one location, pick them all up, and call it a day. It just makes the most sense. Because then, we will be done with this map for a little while. We'll be coming back, like for logging and a few other things, but some time challenges and stuff, but we can step on that. The next video, we can step into the next area, which I have not been to. Salmon Peak or whatever it is. Alright, well, unloaded metal beams. Unlimited metal beams. Come on, shift. Automatic. Bang. Alright, dude. Alright, we'll get him up here. Change truck. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, that's the one. Metal beams. Back up. Now, we have choices again. To get to the location, we could. Let's get the map opened up. So we're at this warehouse by the garage. We could go backtrack, across the water, across this bridge, down this way, and up this way, and then across this way. Now, looking at it, it's like, well, that's the fastest route. You know? As long as I don't play hero and try to get across this river again, because that was sketch. I probably would go that way, you know. This hill climb kind of sucks. Then, otherwise, I could keep going and go all the way. Man, that's a long way. All the way around. You know, if you could just go, it'd be an easy trip. But it's not. So we'll probably go. Oh, really, it is. For me, it's a coin flip. Shove it in a little high. Low high, not low low. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not a huge fan of that hill climb. Really not. I don't care for it. I don't like it. But we're going to do it anyway. We're going to get the hill climbing. Now, the wooden planks, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do those because they're way down along the river by the sawmill. You know, back there, you okay? Everybody's still strapped in. Yeah, it's way down. We went there, I passed it on one of the other journeys, and I'm not a fan of that route. I'm really not. But I'm also not a fan of going all the way around the freaking map, so we'll decide when I get to that point, or I'll decide when I get to that point. It's yeah. I'm about to snap off some trees right here. Sorry about that one. Alright. Now, if I was playing, I mean, because you could make up your own rules, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to play hardcore, per se. You could just say, okay, I am not going to recover. I refuse to recover, like I do, and I don't know. It just makes it faster to get back to the garage and get reloaded and go again. But you could play that way. You could say, well, your version essentially of like a hardcore way of playing the game. Not necessarily their hardcore mode, but you could say, I'm not going to recover. So if for some reason I tip over and I don't have an autonomous winch, which most of your bigger vehicles do not. Like these do because they're modded. Oh, slow down there, Hoss. These do because they're modded vehicles. But if I were to buy one of these that are in game, if there is one, and try to, man, towing this across your sketch. Oh, just getting across your sketch. What the fuck? All right then. So in this instance, how about we change the truck? I don't know what happened. I should have just kept going. I don't know. It wouldn't stop. I tried to stop so I could back up. But it didn't work. So now I'm going to have to do some kind of search and rescue mission. But we're going to pull this off the bridge and get it out of the way. Anyway, so in that instance, you would have to get a wrecker or a crane. Stop engine. Now, let's go find the one that's upside down. And I think we're going to just try to drive it up out of here, like up to the other side there, and then come back. That makes sense? I've got to get the camera changed. That's not the winch I want. It's not the... Let's see. Attach winch. Find a good solid tree. There's so many winch points. Okay, stop the camera. Pull. It should be pulling me. Alrighty then. Serious. Alright, well, we're going to do this. I'm not fucking around with it. I'm not going to waste 25 minutes trying to get that unstuck when I'm 5 minutes away from it if I just get a new one. Let's go. Anyway, so if you're playing no recovery, you would have to go get like a heavy duty crane or something. Or a friend. I would say more of the heavy duty crane thing. And lift yourself out of there. So, you know, essentially you're making the game longer. I mean, I get it. You're not trying to speed run stuff like this. That's going to hurt. That fucking sign goes flying. Wow. It's stuck right in the middle of the road. That's hilarious. It's like... Boing. Alright, so yeah. And that would be your way of... You know, be a way, I guess, of playing no recovery. By, okay, if I get stuck, if I tip over, if I, whatever, and no fuel stations. So if you played no fuel stations and no, like I got fuel on my extra fuel, you played that way, so that you had to run a fuel truck to your equipment. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing that could get fuel would be the fuel truck, right? So you had to have a fuel tanker on the either a full size tanker or one that just goes on the bed of the truck, instead of like a flatbed or whatever. You'd have a fuel tanker on there. So then you could only use that to go get fuel to take it to your vehicle to refuel them. You know, in some of these maps, you're going to be doing that a lot if you did it that way. I mean, because there's many ways to play this without playing their version, I guess, of the hardcore. I mean, to be fair, I've played up through... Oh, I don't remember what map. Maybe it was this map. I don't know. I played pretty far with... I gotta grab my stuff. Almost forgot. The anchors aren't really hitting anything, but let's try backing up a little bit. Alright. One at a time. I played through this. I can't remember exactly how far I got. With no mods. I know for sure it was Russia, Alaska, and the first Russian map. Timir and Quarry and Zimnegorsk and whatever the other one, Rift. I played up through those for sure with no mods on vehicles. So that's another definitely way of playing the game without and making it more difficult. It's not impossible. It's definitely more difficult because again, the factory edition of some of the vehicles, your non-scout vehicles, meaning, do not have autonomous winches that I remember, unless they changed it. But store crane, pack cargo, anchor. Alright, let's try to drive across this bridge. We made it this time. We got one more bridge to go. I do not have autonomous winches, so you... And again, as you see, I do not edit stuff out. Change track. Oop, not that way. This way. I don't edit it out. If it happens, it happens. Nobody's perfect. Never claim to be, never would claim to be. I do the best I can, and shit happens. Just saying. But yeah, this pipeline's finished, so you can't cut through here anymore. And there is, to be fair and honest, there is another shortcut right here. I can't zoom in on it any further, right? It won't let me. Which one's the zoom? R1. Okay, you see where these rocks are? They go zig, 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 zag. That's a shortcut. But obviously, comes out right here. You are not. That might be a scout path. It zigs this way, this way, this way, this way. Then you got to climb this mountain. So I'm like, well, that's great, but you are not making it with this. Even just the truck and trailer, not counting the trucks and trailers combination. The two trucks, the two trailers, you're not making that. Sorry. I've only gone that way like once, maybe twice. I'm just gonna cut through the trees. Sorry about the lawn, mister. But yeah, you're not getting through there. I definitely don't recommend it. Put it that way. It's hard with a scout vehicle because it's rock. So like it's smoother and it's bumpy in a way. It's hard to explain. Texture-wise, it's smooth, but it's still bumpy, uneven, leaning, and there's some winch points, but it's not ideal for sure. I'll do some wooden planks right there. Of course, I don't have any room for any wooden planks. Or do I? Hold on. Well, either way, am I holding 8 or 10? It doesn't matter. Let's say I could grab 2 more planks. Alright. Just 2, because that's all that's there is the one construction site, so. Cut through the woods. Yeah, we still have to climb. We still have all that stuff to do. It's just a grind. I want to see how long this part takes. Because I was assuming at the end of the last one, I don't know if you remember that, I was assuming it's going to take an hour and a half to 2 hours to finish these 2 parts, or the last 2 things to do. I mean, I'm probably wrong. I'm actually hoping that I'm wrong. Because I would love to record more. As you know, I record on my days off. Today would be, yeah, 21st. So it's my Friday off. Monday starts a new job. But yeah, trying to record and get things done and on my days off. Because now my days off are going to change again. Once I get into a flow on my new job, it'll be Saturday, or sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday off. Instead of, I don't get weekends off anymore. And you ask, why would you take a job if you don't get weekends off? Because it's local. I don't have to drive. I drive like 8 minutes to work instead of 48 minutes to work. It's an 8-hour day, 5 days a week, just not weekends off. Versus a 4-day work week, 10-hour days. You get a 3-day weekend, which is what I'm on now. I do like the 3-day weekend, I'm not going to lie, but I don't like the 10 hours that goes with it. Once you get to be a certain age, 10 hours is a long day. I'm just going to leave you back there. I'll come back. It's just not worth the headaches of trying to get both of these trucks up there. Because you got to winch everything. But yeah, 10-hour days are not my forte, not my favorite. You know, I like the 3-day weekends. That's great. But the 10-hour days are just not my thing. Come on. I think I hooked the trailer with the tree up here to my right. I want that tree. That's that one I want. There we go. And we'll change the camera angle. Back this way. There we go. Oh, that's not the tree I want. There we go. Yeah. Like I say, I'm hoping it's not going to take 25 minutes to get up here, but... Or, sorry, an hour to get this part of it done, and then an hour to get the wooden planks, that part of it. Alright, we made it that far. We're going to have to go back and get the other trailer. It's nice that they're right in order. Normally it doesn't work that way. Alright. Change time of day. I will have to get a thumbnail here. Come on. Again, these are metal beams, so they're heavy in a game thinks that they weigh 100 million pounds, so they make it difficult to climb. And these rocks are just strategically placed. And we'll use the ass end of the trailer to pull the front end up. Well, it doesn't pull it over to the left or right so that it tips the trailer over. We're good. But yeah, I mean, and those people that work 12-hour days, good on you, man. For the 12-hour day, I did that job too, not too long ago, to be honest, and it wasn't 12-hour days, 5 days a week. It was I forget what they call kind of schedule, but it was like 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, or 3 on, 2 off. 2 on, 3 off. So out of a 14-day work week, because you got paid every 2 weeks, out of a 14-day span, so you know, you worked 7 of the 14 days. You only work half the year, essentially, if you look at it that way. But you work 12-hour days. You know, so like 1 week you'd work 5 days out of 7, and then the next week you only have to work 2 out of the 7. And I loved only having to work 2 out of the 7, but 5 out of the 7 kind of. And you got days in between off, but I don't know. It just wasn't my thing. So I got out of that one. As you get older, you realize what's more important. You know. Granted, when you're younger, you want to start your nest egg and keep it. You know. You get a nice fat savings account or whatever account, so that you got money to fall back on and whatever. You know, save for a house, save for a new car, save for whatever. You know, secret things or secret things that just pop up. You know, like repairs, unknown things. You know, it's like, oh, the washer took a shit, so now I gotta go buy a new wash machine, which is pretty common nowadays. I'm just taking this thing out of here right away. We'll finish the next one here in a second. You know, unforeseen. That's what I mean. Things you don't know, we don't expect. Unexpected repairs, unexpected. The car breaks down, you need a new set of tires. Because I worked in the automotive industry, well, particularly the tire repair, tire installation, whatever, business. When you own an all-wheel drive vehicle, although very nice, very handy, when you go to replace the wheels or tires detach. Son of a bitch. Oh, it is ready to recover. When you go to replace the wheels on said vehicles, tires mainly, not the metal part, the rubbery part, you have to buy all 4 tires, not just one. Unless, now we're talking all-wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive. And you say, what's the difference? With 4-wheel drive, change truck. It's always something, change truck. With all-wheel drive, it's a little different because if you don't have a little dial in your car to where you can change it to 4 low, 4 high. Oh my Lanta. This created a fucking shitstorm right here. Anyway, if you don't have that button in there that tells you what the hell is going on here, what's the hurry? To switch it to 4 low, 4 high, whatever. Your little dials and buttons and whatever. Then I think you're okay. But if you do have, or don't have them buttons, in other words, if you put it in auto, you know, and it essentially, when it feels or senses that the front wheels are spinning, then the back wheels will kick in to help you get unstuck. Typically is the way it works. And when you have those types of vehicles, if you don't have even wear all the way around your tires sit different heights. Even that fragment of a centimeter or millimeter or whatever will change the angles. It's like your differential gets tore up because of the way that's set up. So yes, if you buy all-wheel drive, be prepared to replace all 4 tires when you only need 1. So now you got $1,000 bill for tires. Just throwing a number out there, because some of those tires are way more than that. Now we'll just use an example: a Subaru. So say you buy a Subaru Outback wagon or whatever that is, and you've had it for a little while. So you've got 20,000-30,000 miles on the tires. You hit a nail or something in the road, blow a tire. Well, now you're buying 4 new tires, and the tires that are typically on a Subaru are now from factory are Yokohama Geolanders, and those are very expensive tires. Going for, oh no, this isn't even the right garage. What are you thinking? This is not wooden plank garage. I need sawmill. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Yeah, they're Yokohama Geolanders, which are pricey tires. You want to look them up. They're pushing $3 a piece, depending upon the tread pattern and everything. So now instead of 1,000, you got 1,200, plus the installation and all that, balancing and whatever. Yeah, you're probably looking at $1,400 to $1,500 to put new tires on your car. Unless you just do it yourself, and but then your tires won't be balanced. And even if it's all-wheel drive, you should get them rotated. They say, well, you don't have to worry about that, but like I have a Jeep, for example. I have a Jeep, and it's not your traditional Jeep. It's not the Daisy Duke style. It's just a Cherokee. But it's, in air quotes, all-wheel drive. But when the tires aren't spinning, as far as like you're stuck or you lose traction spinning, it's essentially a front-wheel drive vehicle, which, because of that, your front tires are going to wear out more than the back tires. Does it make sense? Because you're pulling with the front wheels. So you're going to lose traction essentially when it rains, snows, whatever. Or just because the fact that you're putting torque onto the front wheels to pull the vehicle. So you're wearing the rubber down quicker on the front than you would on the back. Because my tires had, I don't know what, these are factory tires, so like from new. They had about 47,000 on them. And I made the decision to replace. So like, okay, for example here, that's logs. Right over my shoulder here, by the blue tank. That's logs. This, where the yellow arrow is planks. So when you come over here, don't go to that one and go, well, there's no wood planks over here. That's because they're over on this one. What? I thought it was unlimited. It says unlimited. You son of a biscuit. Oh. Well, it's going to take longer now. So we got 2 wood over here. None over this way. Well, we're going to recover that other truck. We got, I think there's none in this. This is all grayed out. I grabbed these already. Well, then I guess we're going to be hunting for wooden planks. I think this is already done. Well, there's two over here. I know that. Where was it? Right here. 2, 4. That'll make 6. And then you still need 4. There's some here. This is where it becomes a pain in the ass because it did say unlimited. I'm gonna double check my doohickey here. Flooded foothills. Buildings. Well, that was on my unlimited medium logs. Yeah, only 4 wooden planks at the log station. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have to grab some more. Did I grab? I must have. I was gonna say, did I grab these? Well, I guess we're gonna run over to this and get these 2, and then try to get across. I'll probably go like through here. We're gonna leave the other truck because we're gonna come back for it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get through here. Something like that, and back around. Unless I can figure out how to cross like here. And go straight across. And then maybe grab these 2. That'll make 6. And then we only need 4 more. We gotta do some hunting. I was just gonna try to cross the river right here. Alright, so we're what, 37 minutes in? We got the plank. Well, we're actually ahead of schedule, I guess. I'll make it afternoon. We'll just recover that other one out. Because if there's no wooden planks here, there's no need for I want to cut through there, but it's just not gonna be. Anyway. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess we can't get it all in one spot. Granted, I got 4. I would have had to come over here anyway, because there's no other ones on the map. Be nice if we could just backtrack to a different map and go there. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna run over to Highland Lake. It was unlimited planks there. I mean, granted, if they were all these maps were connected, which they can't be because this is Canada. Well, I guess Canada and Michigan aren't that far apart, to be fair. At all, to be honest. Cross a bridge, and you go from essentially Detroit over to I'm not sure where it's one of those Canadian cities. I'm not a geography major. Alright, cross the river. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some. Oh, you know where there is wooden planks? Oh, you know what? That's where I'm gonna go then. Well, this is gonna give me 6. Because I believe there's 2 at this location. That'll give me 6. It's going to be hard to get up that mountain, but I think we can still do it. I'll show you. Right here. The sawmill has unlimited wooden planks. But that's the one you got to climb up that frickin' embank, or that uphill, right here. But I'm gonna probably go up there just to get them, right? Because I only need 4. Because we got 5 on here. 5 on here, and then we'll be 6. So then we need 4. Coming down might be a humdinger, but then we just gotta get across. All right. I mean, this is a path, so you should theoretically be able to cross. So you know what? I'm actually going to run the shoreline. I'm not going to cut through. I'm going to run the shoreline and try to find a spot to cross. Let me move these dots out of here because they're going to drive me nuts. I'm going to try to run around this way and try to cross somewhere in there so I can get back up this hill. We're going to try. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a hero and try to cross like really close, because it's right there, right over the truck right there. Is where you got to go. But keep in mind the road may be treacherous. This doesn't look so bad right here, though. You know what I mean? It looks like current, but not. We're just going to kind of go upstream a little bit as we're doing this. Like a trout, like a salmon trying to swim upstream. Yeah, and I can't get any more wood on here, otherwise I would just pack it up. Come on, pull. I don't have to go that far, I just want to get across. That wasn't so bad. I might even take this way on the, after I go up to the sawmill. I gotta switch the crane here. Don't restore the crane. How about we go to crane mode? There we go. Now we're actually hooked back onto my little block here. Anywho's. Yeah, so we'll head up to the sawmill, I guess. Yeah, we'll cross. Get up this hill. We can do it. We can do it. Get a thumbnail. There we go. Thumbnail. Quick one. Oh, I gotta retype all that in. Hold on. Something like that. That'll work. I did not spell it right, but it should still. I should be able to find it. Okay. Oh my God, turn that light on. Loving the new light for my keyboard. Essentially, it acts like a touch lamp almost. And those of you of a certain generation know what a touch lamp is. But some of the younger viewers probably like, what the hell is a touch lamp? Let's see if we can get up here without having to... Like I said, this is wooden planks. Apparently wooden planks are way lighter. Because I'm just climbing, no winching. I say that and all of a sudden it'll just die off. But you see that? It's like the game knows what's heavy and what's light, weight-wise. And I'll tell you what, though. I mean, wood is heavy. Not as heavy as metal. Or concrete, I guess, but... Or cement. But yeah, I haven't needed a winch at all. Just drove right up. And we're not waiting on the other truck, so again, we'll deliver these and then we'll probably end up recovering some of these back because we're going to need them in the other map and I won't need them over here. Not all of them. We're going to need a couple, but I will leave like maybe one up there, one of these other trucks. I mean, we have logging to do. I have some time stuff, which I don't even know what that even entails. So, I don't believe, with almost 100% certainty, that I have done any of the timed. Oh, wait a minute. I did. I did. I don't want to give you guys a line of malarkey, baloney, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I didn't, because I did do. Where is it? I did these, which we'll find out. Well, you'll find out if you haven't done them, what they consist of. Alright, wood planks. Boom, 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 boom. And boom. Cargo. Boom. Alright, we're going to detach, delete, recover, and store it. Okay, so now we're going to go find this one. No, not the gold mine. It's over here by the sawmill somewhere. Today, Junior, we'll find you. All right. Yeah, we're going to detach, delete, recover, leave the garage with this one. Because we're going up to the sawmill, we're going to go get 4 planks. Actually, we only need 2? Oh, because it's 8. Well, shit. Where's the other truck? Let's take this one. And we'll just drive down to here. Hey, I can show you that path. Yeah, we'll show you the path that you shouldn't take. And if I F up, I'll just end up recovering. No big deal. Alright, I'll show you why you shouldn't go that way with a trailer. or otherwise. I think it's there to bait you into a almost uncertainty of a crash, a wreck. It should go that way, actually. Yeah. I mean, I could go that way, down to my left, and turn, but I'm going to go this way. So they give you options on how to end your existence, essentially. Ooh, 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 ooh. Easy. Easy, big fella. Now, when I said smooth and bumpy, this is what I mean. So it's smooth. It's kind of like a morning show. Hi, I'm smooth. I'm bumpy. And we're the bumpy and smooth show. Now, because this turd isn't going to turn on a dime, I am just going back and forth, trying to not kill myself. I'm going to get hung up in this tree, you watch. But I can just let it go because we need to go down there anyway. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Did I not say uncertainty that you're going to tip over? Come on. All right, we are on our wheels. Oh, close one. Come on, reverse. This is why you shouldn't take this path. See how smooth it is? It's like smooth, slippery smooth. That's what I meant by smooth. Come on. I'm winching. Winching. Nope. We're going to take shortcut again. Fall off the cliff. I'm not going back up this way. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I don't know if I'm coming back down this way. I don't want to waste 10 minutes trying to... I'm not, yeah. Let's just do morning. Sorry if it gets too dark, but... Headlights on. And we're just going to break the fucking engine right off the bat. That way we got an excuse why this stuff isn't working. But yeah, all we need is a... I was looking at it, it's like 2. Well, shit, there's 2 right there. I don't need to do much more than that. Is it straight across? Well, essentially. Here. Let's go right straight across to the... If it works. Now, this is hypothetical. It should work. Oh. Shift up. Set a low, high. Low, high, high, low. I'm just going to chug across the river. See what happens. How bad could it get? Can I fit through the trees? Looking like I can. Across the trees, through a swamp. I was just trying to cancel out the dot. Can you get across the water? How deep is it? Again, the current, I think I explained this on a couple other things. The current will actually, if I just sit here, it probably will push me. But you just don't want to cross it in certain areas. Otherwise, you will tip over. The game doesn't care. It will F you up. I think it's intentional. I don't think they have any kind of scruples, morals. No qualms about whooping your butt. Oop, this way. Reverse. Alright, so yes, I am not going up the way I came down. Because going back up that way is even worse. That's why I said a scout vehicle would be hard. I have gone that way and not fallen off. But it's just, yeah. You don't want to do it. What are we doing on time? Well, we're pushing an hour. We're on the final stretches. And again, we'll double check it. As soon as we get done here, I'll double check to make sure that there's no more missions other than logging on this map. Because again, logging stays. Logging is at the end. It's all the missions, tasks, contracts, and then it's logging. I divide them because they added logging later, so I don't consider them as part of the main storyline, I guess you want to call it that way. So do logging, and then the timed challenges, which are a separate. That's above and beyond going for that 100%. Trying to get extra credit. Like in school. If you take these math quizzes, you can get extra credit. Okay. Or if you do this, you can get extra credit. Okay. Let's do it. You never know when you're going to have a bad day on a test. And you get a little cushion with the extra credit. Can I pick when I use my extra credit? I'll apply that right now. Kind of like when you buy stuff on Amazon and you get that store credit back. The cash back. If you're using like the Amazon store card or whatever you use. Yeah, don't go to the left here. That's just going to take you the long way around, by the way. They let you save up those points, and you can buy a bunch of stuff if you just keep holding on to the points. I'm a frequent purchaser on Amazon, by the way. And that's what I should do, post my wish list on here. Then y'all could buy me a gift. That's why it's a wish list. It's kind of like when the Christmas version of like Sears or whatever store, Toys R Us was back in the day or whatever, when you get the Christmas one, the thicker one, had more stuff in it. And you'd go through and put a little circle or a whatever around it, your wish list essentially. It's like, boy, I wish I had this and 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 this. And I never got shit. But I would go to friends' house, and they would have so much stuff. All the cool stuff. And they'd be like, it's like, oh my God, you got this. Yeah, it's all right. I'm thinking, you are ungrateful. It's like, Ryan, you don't really appreciate what you got. That's because you get whatever you want. Your parents just buy you stuff. So you're like, it's all right. If you actually, were poor, like I was, and you would get stuff like that, holy heck. Just one of those things that this kid had. I'd have been happy as hell for a long, long time. But he just got it and it didn't care. And the gold mine, whatever the hell this thing is. More gold, or more Cold Creek gold mines. More gold. 49,000 smackaroos. And a bunch of XP, which means nothing. Alright. So now we're going to double check these, because there's no other tasks, right? So there's 3. What's the down? Oh yeah, we got to run down the mountain from up to the top. Scout vehicle thing. You see, you got a minute 35 to haul ass down the mountain. Yeah. Anyway, let's check that. So, this is Big Salmon Peak, as you can see in parentheses or in brackets to the right of the unloading zone, yellow. And then this one is Big Salmon Peak. This one is Big Salmon Peak. This one is Big Salmon Peak. This one is logging, medium logs. This one is the sawmill, so more medium logs. And this one is a totally different mission we can't do until we're all done. That's like the final. Well, it'll be the last of the missions before logging. So, we are done officially. So the next video, tune in. Probably going to recover. Yeah. Just going to retain it. The next video, we will be going to Big Salmon Peak. And we will find the garage, because you got to get that first. But we'll find the garage and then we'll get towers. We always do things I always do things in order. So stay tuned for the next one. I appreciate everybody for watching this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you on the next video. No part 3. Bye everybody.